Welcome to the championship game of the 2018 Battle of the All-Stars here in Pennsylvania. We have a great game on tap for you today. New York versus Colorado. I'm Mochismo.
I'm Mary Chaos.
I'm the voice of New York for this weekend.
I got nominated into Voice of Colorado, so
That's a great position to be in, I think.
It is indeed.
I think everybody here at Inline 309 has been eagerly anticipating this game. Let's talk about how people got here. New York had a pretty easy swing initially. Louisiana 283 to 15, Tennessee 204 to 11, and then Virginia was the closest game actually of the weekend for them. 104 to 84. Keep in mind, those were all half-hour games.
Right. Colorado, I didn't do the good announcer thing of writing down these scores. I'm just trying to look at them. Played Kansas with a 228-point differential. And Colorado has not had a loss yet. Let me just say that.
Neither of these teams have.
Colorado. Oh, goodness. Here we go against Virginia. I think that was the tightest. Yeah, so we had versus Ohio. Ohio only scoring 16 points. It was a 158 differential. Against Virginia, a 195 differential.
Yeah.
And then earlier today, they played Massachusetts, 179 differential. So
Right. So that was, all pretty exciting games. And then we have New York, the quarters played Michigan. That was 171 to 54. And then Pennsylvania ended up being 137 to 66. That moved Pennsylvania into the bronze playoff that you just saw, which they took handily. Just adjusting a couple levels here.
Yeah.
Pardon if there's any popping and crackling on the mic there.
They're telling me I can barely be heard, which I believe, but I don't know how to adjust my levels because I've never been.
That's why we have text. That's why we have chat.
I can't hear anything now. There, yeah.
All right, there we go.
Sorry, folks.
Little technical issues. Sometimes you have to deal with those. Well, anyway, that brings us to New York versus Colorado here. Let's give a shout out to all of our Colorado All-Stars here.
All right, so we've got number 0, Erkin. 1-0, Unprotected Lex. 1-1, 117, Mussolini. 151, Smeshalotopus. 2-0, Mitch Wilhelm. 2-1, Daisy Jukes. 240, Venturius Vern. 3-3, Sharon Tacos. 505, Elise LeCracken. 5-2, Andy. 8, Bron Swanson. 831, SH Long. 9-1, Watson Cerebo. I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Nora Nephron
Right.
is how I know her. 949, Coyote. And we are coached by Chet Knight and Talladega Nate. Wow.
Talladega. That's even down in Florida there. That's right in your neck of the woods. All right, on the New York All-Stars, repping the Ithaca League of Women Rollers, we have AKT 47. We have 101, Deb Crush. We have number 26. I'm sorry for saying her number wrong all weekend. Ha Hatchet. Over from the Long Island Roller Rebels, 1818 Anne Frankenstein, and number 84 Veloce Villain. Reppin' the Gotham Girls Roller Derby, 137 Big Banger, 111 Cherry Napalm. We have 56 Kate Sarah, 1706 Misty Maven. Number 2 Pinky Swears. First time appearance for this weekend, 1978. That's Space Invader. And number 4 is Violet Knockout. Finally, from Queen City Roller Girls, we have number 54 Headhuntress. We have number 622, Libralian. Number 26 is Murphy. Number 60 is Pepper Sticks. They are managed by Wolverine from the New York Stock Exchange and Roland Polanski from the Ithaca League of Women Rollers.
And this year's top 2 teams will receive prizes and gift cards provided by Bruce Boutique, a proud supporter of the Battle of the All-Stars.
All right.
That's very neat.
And we will be picking MVPs after this bout. And then after that, during the awards ceremony, which you should all stick around for
Absolutely.
and tune into, we will be giving you the tournament MVPs, which will be decided by magic sauce and juice. Who knows? I have no idea how that
I
actually
think they
happens.
have an 8-ball that they break out every year, and they just write the names on and then shake it.
Pray to the Derby gods and ask for a sign. Well, one way or the other, every year they are always very well-deserved MVPs. So we are just about to get going here. We've got about 15 seconds on the countdown clock.
We got New York is going to be skating in purple, and Colorado has their white on with the blue accents.
And it looks to me like Libralian is going to be taking the line first for New York.
And I believe that's Smashalotopus, 151 for Colorado, who has not led off a single game yet.
All right.
It's always been Midge Wilhelm or...
That's a very interesting stat.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are go. There's our whistle. Full 60-minute bout. Don't need to tell anybody that, I'm sure. Violet knockout, pull and smash back. 2 to get by in the front for Libralian, and she's through for the first lead jam of the game.
A lot of these players having played each other at WFTDA championships this year.
I asked the Gotham girls how many times they actually played Denver 4 times last year.
Smashalotopus making her way around the track, does not get a chance to score any points. She's pointing in the middle. I don't know if something fell or if she was pointing something out.
There's refs over there. Watch out.
Right.
All right, so Misty Maven going to take to the line with the star for New York.
And I think it's Midge Wilhelm simply because I cannot see her over the blockers.
That's
Yes, it is Midge Wilhelm.
That's a pretty good indication, actually, yes.
Every team has that one. You're
right.
like, if you can't see them, it's probably blank. Both jammers being very agile with their lateral work, trying to get through on different lines.
Yeah, a lot of roiling in the pack there, but Maven is going to get out first for lead jammer.
Now Midge fighting Banger and Space Invader, who's blocking.
Yeah, you're going to see some of that, I think, this time. New York has really been jamming, especially these last few days, a tight 3 rotation. But Misty gets her 4. Maven calls it off, and unreturned by Colorado.
We got Watson Cerebo sitting in the box along with number 2. I should know who
That's
that
Pinky
is.
Swears.
Pinky Swears, of course. Was originally a Hudson Valley
She
Four.
sure was. Very good.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I played her at ECDX.
Ah, all right. Yeah.
Years
a little
ago.
Up the Hudson. It's a quick
Little
train
OG
ride
knowledge.
for me. I sometimes go up there and call their games.
Ah. And, Kate Sarah for New York.
Yep.
And the Colorado Jammer is ensconced within the blockers.
Is that Sharon Tacos?
It very well might be. Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is Sharon Tacos using her spins to get through, and Kate Sarah is just after her.
Chasing her down, but Sharon Tacos is not sharing her position at all right now. And, man, that pack is flying. Kate is in it, goes down, and, boy, really ducks. Okay, I was making sure she wasn't okay there. The way she was covering her head, I was worried for a second. But just being prudent.
Yeah, I think she was just beetling.
Yeah, yep. Pulling on in there. So 2 points for Colorado, 1 for New York.
As we cross the 27-minute mark, we will remind you again, this is 60 minutes of roller derby action.
Last minute substitution by Colorado there.
Yes.
As number 21 comes in. That's Daisy Jukes.
I believe it's Smashalotopus for Colorado.
Libralian, I believe, out there for New York.
As is Andy, 4-on-3 pack advantage for New York.
Oh, it's Andy for Colorado.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Deb Crush out there.
Oh,
jamming.
we haven't seen Deb Crush jam.
No, she is happy to be back on the track, though. I know that. She has been missing it.
A grind from the New York blockers.
Deb Crush gets a no pass, no penalty, so she's not the lead jammer. But in a situation like this, that's okay.
Yes.
Because New York has things locked down, and Frankenstein, Violet Knockout, doing a great job of locking in number 52. Now she's through.
S.H. Long throwing some offense for her. She's been doing that all weekend.
Deb Crusher on the outside, caught by number 83. That's S.H. Long.
So Andy's coming into the pack.
Now Andy scoring points,
Andy,
actually.
my mistake.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Jeez. You who haven't called Colorado all weekend, you don't know that?
I called one of their games on venue, so I have no excuse.
Denver Roller Derby Twitter is going to be so disappointed.
You say that, and yet.
They're probably gifting us right now.
Man, they are really locked down in there.
And I know that some people don't like this grindy derby, I personally appreciate the difficulty of it, even though it might not be super fun to watch all the time.
You play to the rule set, and this is the best expression of the current rule set.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a change in the rule set, you're going to see things change out there. I know a lot of people are pulling in different directions on that, but for right now, this is the game we got, and it's a lot of fun to watch as far as I'm concerned.
Got Cerebo up there trying to play a little bit of offense, able to get Andy out, putting up 4 points.
She is lead. I was wondering why Deb wasn't calling it off, and I remembered,
That's right,
oh yeah,
the no
she
pass.
was not. Yeah,
Right.
she was not the lead jammer.
Oh, how soon we forget.
How soon we forget. New York picks up 3 to Colorado's 4, and it's 6-12.
Daisy Juke sitting in the penalty box, so New York's going to enjoy a slight blocker advantage.
No pivot for Colorado. That could make a difference. And now it's Libralian out there.
Yes, and it's Coyote for Colorado.
Jam, this is the first repeat visit to the jammer stripe for New York.
Colorado having run primarily a 4-jammer rotation in each game, with sitting 2 jammers each game.
Well, I know New York is happy to have Deb Crush back in the mix, as well as Space Invader, to have a deeper jammer bench. Oh, what a hit there on Libralian. Catching her in the thigh. Did they call it a low block?
A forearm, actually.
Forearm, okay.
Yeah, so that's Erkin's going to sit down.
Well, Libralian recovered very quickly, and she's your lead jammer.
She is good at that. And she tried to duck under Braun Swanson. Braun able to push her out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of her signature move there. She gets low. Not a short jammer by any stretch, but able to really dodge. Looks like the points are in some question here. We'll get that in a moment.
Yeah.
Some suggestions from some players out there.
I'm sure. Jason Singer and Wifo are 2 jam refs, and having known them personally, they go through due diligence to check with their OPRs, make sure that they're putting up the right points.
Right on. Well, 3 points awarded to New York on that.
Yeah, 15-6 with New York still in the lead.
Misty Maven jamming for New York. Oh, sticking the inside line. She's so good at that. She's your lead jammer.
And just after her, that's Smashalotopus.
She saw that lane, and she was through it so quick.
And we had a jam ref take out.
Jam ref taken out there. That sometimes
Oh,
happens.
yeah. Singer nodding it off.
So a snaked away 2 points. Colorado grabs 2 on that non-lead situation. Only 1 point for Maven.
Wolverine casually suggesting something to the officials. I'm sure that they will take it in turn.
Yeah, no official review. An unofficial review.
Unofficial, we'd like you to just keep in mind.
Yeah.
Roller derby. Midge Wilhelm on the line for Colorado.
And Kate Sarah will be out there for New York.
Speaking of signature moves, that seems to be Midge's, is pressing in the middle and then taking that outside line as soon as there's space.
Gotcha. Sort of a judo flip type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, with magic and toe stops.
Fair enough. Well, it certainly worked there as Midge flies through the pack after taking only a couple of hits. Kate Sarah trying to pinball her way through a pack that is not yielding to her. And at this point, we have a star pass to Big Banger.
SH Long sitting in the box for a multiplayer block. And there are all kinds of hats on the floor. I don't know.
There are.
They were all Kate's.
Banger.
Banger.
Banger lost it. She tried to put it on, and she lost it, which is bad news for her. Now she's just realizing that it's not on there.
Yep.
And she's wondering where the hell they are.
Yeah. And
she's looking for the indication from her bench. What happened to my hat? She's going to skate up forward and grab those.
Yeah, and she was at the point in the track where you're not sure whether you should go backwards or forwards.
Yeah, that's a tough call. She elected to keep on going, which probably makes sense. If she went back to get those points, you're losing momentum.
Yeah.
I don't know that would have been the right call.
At that point, the pack could have caught up to you.
Well, huge jam for Colorado as they take 13 points and take the lead in this contest. That's 16-21 with Colorado in the lead. After, a technical issue there that plagued Banger, those helmet covers.
We've seen, especially in this playoff cycle, technical issues be the game changer sometimes.
They can be. They can be. And
yeah.
I wonder if there's anything better than those spandex covers. Once upon a time, the old TV ones had like Velcro stars they stuck to their helmets. You remember that?
What about that?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a possibility, but anyway, back to the track. We got Libralian out there for New York.
And Sharon Tacos for Colorado.
And Libralian's your lead jammer. Tacos right out on her heels, about half a lap behind, but Tacos can make that up as fast as Libralian is.
Now both teams speeding up a little bit.
Libralian hits it and quits it, 2 points up. Unreturned by Tacos. Let's find out here. Yes, 0 points.
Yeah, she put the gas on at the end, trying to sneak a couple in.
Not
Call
in
off was
time.
appropriate.
Yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I keep joking. We can put a person into space, but the best we have is rope and duct tape.
Yeah, well, that's an issue too. When I win the lottery and build my custom Thunderdome. Anyway, keep dreaming, keep dreaming. Misty Maven on the line for New York.
And Andy for Colorado.
When I say on the line, I mean this jam already in progress.
Right. It means that at some point there was a line involved. And Andy is lead jammer. Maven tripping over SH Long.
And I heard a whistle. I thought there was a penalty being called.
SH Long's actually getting a low block. That's one of those in between. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a charging on jammer or low block on blocker.
Well, one way or the other. Yeah, that's good news for Maven. She's coming around now, and I think she got a point. No, fourth whistle was right before.
Close, yeah.
And 5 points for Colorado, 4 points, I guess.
And we've got a even up penalty box. Space Invader with the pivot on going to report. We've got 26 from New York.
That's Hatchet.
Right, and then SH Long and I think Erkin in the penalty box for Colorado. So 2-2.
And barely any pack at all out there.
I know.
2-on-2. That's going to make things easy for Kate Sarah.
Well,
and also for...
It is Coyote.
Coyote
saving herself on her teammate's shirt and then getting tripped up by the New York blocker in the queue.
Nice hit by Watson Zerobi.
Yes.
What a jump by Kate Sarah.
The high step on Kate is incredible.
Yeah, and she's lead jammer there. There was no pass, no penalty on Coyote. So she calls it goose eggs on either side.
Yes, it looked like Coyote actually stepped out of bounds and then the New York blocker went out after her. She had re-entered in.
Right.
No pass, no penalty. No soup for you.
No soup. Man, the shin guards on Braun out there are just intimidating in and of themselves. And when you put them on her, even more so.
I know.
Shin guards, mustache, Braun Swanson. All right, Libralian out there for New York.
And even with...
my goodness.
Yes, even with...
Micro pack here.
Smash Lotopus went into defense mode to kind of help Braun for a second, and it didn't really help.
Second only, that's all it took.
Yeah.
And she's out, but there's already a 5-point jam up for it. It's a 2-point game here. Libralian looking to take the lead for her team. Takes a hit from Erkin and calls it, but not before Colorado gets in the pack and grabs 4 points.
Last second apex jump that was landed legitimately at the third whistle.
Yeah, and that will keep Colorado in the lead by a hair, 29-27 with New York trailing.
And Mitch Wilhelm on the line, who is speedy like a hare.
All right, well done.
Finger guns.
We got Maven on the line as well.
Hey,
that was quick. That was a nice twirl out of the pack for Maven.
Maven's footwork is just really, really good. Wilhelm out of the pack as well as Maven is back and engaged with Colorado blockers. Elise Peterman, Elise LeCracken, jeez.
And she got 2 on that pass before being forced to call it. Great pressure by Wilhelm. And that's a tie game, folks. 29-29 with those 2 points. Yowza.
This is the competition. I know Colorado has been craving.
Oh, yeah. Both these teams. I mean, not to disparage any of the contests that have taken place before, but this is the one that everybody came here to watch.
Yes, indeed.
Libralian on the line for New York.
And I believe that's Sharon Tacos for Colorado. Sharon
Oh, look at that. Both of the jammers cresting the ridge almost simultaneously. But Taco just a half a step in front, and she's not going to play around. She's going to call it. Libralian really fast, catching up to her there. I can see why she might do that.
Yeah, the pack really taken off.
Yeah, they had a ways to go.
Yeah.
And in a situation like that, faster skater might get it. Taco might have thought Libralian would catch her.
Yeah.
Just under 15 minutes left to go in this first half hour.
Oh, I see the signature goggles.
Yes, indeed. That's Space Invader
And
in
Andy.
her first jammer appearance.
Yeah, Andy's taking line next to her.
First jammer appearance this tournament, I should say.
Yes, indeed. Space Invader, a fan favorite, especially since all Team Masshole is in the audience, I believe.
All right. Fair enough. Well, she's ours now in Gotham, so there. And she is your lead jammer now, so.
A clockwise block going against
Colorado's
unprotected
blocker.
Lex.
Yep. Space Invader gliding into that pack, twisting and turning, trying to find her way through. Multiplayer block being assessed to number 21, Daisy Jukes.
Which is unfortunate because Andy was just in the process of looking for her pivot to pass the start.
Yep, and her pivot was headed to the box. Space Invader dodges around number 505 and gets a piece of her, Elise the Kraken. She's through for another 5, and that will put New York on top.
This is an unusual situation for Colorado. You don't often see them split up and looking a little lost.
Well, listen, when you have Violent Knockout knocking your pack around, that's going to happen sometimes.
Haha, Hatchet going to the box now.
And Star Stash helps number 52, Andy, get through. All right, I think that was a total of 17, far and away the biggest jam of this game.
Yes. A nice way for Space Invader to introduce herself to the tournament.
Hey, remember me? Yeah.
I'm here too.
So with that, New York takes a, I'm not going to call it a commanding lead, but the biggest lead we've seen thus far.
Right.
So 29-46, under 13 left to play. Kate Sarah on the line for New York.
And Coyote is going to jam, but there is a team timeout for Colorado, which quite honestly is a good time to take that thing.
Well, hey, let's talk about New England Derby Report, who is streaming this for us here. If you're watching on YouTube, obviously you're watching on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And we also want to thank the Apex. Today's stream brought to you in part by the Apex at thederbyapex.com. You can find up-to-date news, up-to-date commentary, all sorts of resources at thederbyapex.com, and follow them on Twitter at The Derby Apex for additional Battle of the All-Stars commentary and further commentary throughout the season. I was searching for the Apex Derby, and I did not find them because it's the Derby Apex.
So there's a little Derby Apex versus Denver Roller Derby tweet war going on that I'm seeing. I don't get it. We are in a tin can for reception here, so I can just see that they're talking to each other.
There's pictures. They are not loading.
Right, but Derby Apex has changed their Twitter handle to New York State of Mind.
Yowza.
Ooh, shots fired.
All right, back to the action. We got Kate Sarah and Coyote.
And Coyote going for a back block real quick.
I think this is the first power jam we've seen this game.
I believe so, actually.
Kate Sarah looking to make it count for New York. 3 in front. Oh, nice hit by number 8. That's Braun Swanson, of course. I couldn't see your mustache from that angle. What can I say? Takes a header through the pack, and yeah, she got through legally. That'll be lead jam for Kate.
Yeah, SH long sitting for forearm.
Yeah, took her a while. Good job by Colorado of eating up that penalty time. And we have a Star Stash as Coyote returns to the pack.
Coyote digging into the tripod of New York.
Yeah, and Frankenstein out there, along with Veloce Villain.
And is that Hatchet? Haha, Hatchet, I believe.
Yep. Big banger to the box, and Coyote is through. All right, and Kate's gonna call it here. Total points on that. They are considering. She definitely got the 5.
Checking in with Dr. Math. Which really, when you're counting points, Dr. Math might be the
that's a good
best doctor to see.
Right. All right.
All right.
Sticking with 5. There we go.
Yeah, 51-29, New York in the lead. 11 minutes left in the first period.
And Maven wearing the white star for the Purple New Yorkers.
And Smash-A-Lot-of-Puss wearing the white sea sun Colorado symbol.
Misty Maven, your lead jammer. That's 6 in a row for New York.
And pack reduced again.
Sure is. We've been seeing a lot of penalties this game. It'll be
Yeah.
interesting at halftime to see if anybody's getting into trouble. Man, they are flying right now as Maven is skating hard just to keep up with him.
I mean, I know New York as one of the founders of Smash and Grab Fast Roller Derby, and the Denver area as the creators of Slow Roller Derby. Now, it's been a lot of years since both of those things were what they were known for, but, you know, heritage happens.
Yeah, well, you know, you could certainly go back to times of yore when that was much more of a, well, I mean, Fast Roller Derby, you don't see too much of it. When you do, I enjoy it. I'll put it that way.
I like it in such a way when it's used for a purpose.
And sometimes when it happens clockwise, as happened last game. That was real weird. We'll talk about that later. Librolian skating for New York as jammer.
And Midge Wilhelm struggling through, gets past Cherry Napalm for lead jammer.
Breaking the New York streak, and now Librolian's out of the pack.
Braun setting herself up at the back to play some offense, and it works.
Oh, Midge just cutting right into that pack, getting low, getting 4, calling it off.
You can tell that these two know each other very well. You could tell that she was reading what Braun was about to do and went exactly where Braun was the moment before.
Well, you know, that's one of the issues here at Battle of the All-Stars. These are compilation teams. There's skaters that often know each other. You actually obviously have factions within the team of different teams that make them up, but they haven't necessarily practiced together. They don't have that that intense hive mind, if you will, that certain other teams do. Yes. So, yeah.
Sharon Tacos on the line for Colorado.
And that is Space Invader taking lead once more for New York.
And Sharon Tacos recycled back, but then busts through. When Sharon Tacos gets momentum, she is very difficult to stop. Yeah,
that was quick anyway. Nobody was in front of her. She had a wide open hole. Space Invader's going to call it. I think she scored 2 of the 4 on that. Yeah, 2 points scored. And the jam is called 33-55.
8.5 minutes or so left in this first period. It's going quick.
Yeah, it sure is.
Final game of Battle of the All-Stars 2018.
Yep.
And what a marathon it's been.
It sure has. With 16 teams, all these games, including many shortened games. It's been a great 4 days for me, but I am tired.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Kate Sarah and Smash-A-Lot-of-Puss.
I have been a Kate Sarah fan for a couple years now.
Yep, yeah, I've known her for years, and she is thrilled to be on the Gotham All-Stars this year. She told me I could say that, so I'm going to. She's thrilled to be skating at that level now. I know that.
And Smash-A-Lot-of-Puss, from what I recall from stories earlier, is one of the people who tried out for Denver and made it.
Okay.
From one of the other leagues. So,
right. Okay.
And she is fantastic. I've become a Smash fan.
Yeah, she's listed as Denver on here.
Yeah, earlier this year, like
Got it.
last
Understood.
season.
Understood.
Erkin smushing Kate. Braun giving a high five. Kate shaking it off.
All right.
Yeah.
You know. 3-2. Only 1 net point for New York on that one. Scores 35-58 with 7 left to play. Misty Maven and Midge Wilhelm. Definitely some different skating styles up there for these two.
And both very, very experienced jammers.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt. Both coming on opposite sides. Midge finds it on the inside, Maven on the outside, but Midge is out first for lead.
All kinds of communication being sent around. Okay, there we go. I saw the OPR signaling a cut track. I didn't know which jammer it was.
Colorado losing 2 and then a third to the box. Only one white jersey playing D right now. And that's tough news for Colorado. No room at the inn. They're going to have to let one of the penalties hang fire.
Amina came in and did a little bow and said, "Where should I go?"
Yes.
And they waved her back on, and she bowed again and laughed. That was
good.
It was
good.
great. Midge.
Now New York in penalty trouble as 2 blockers are sitting in the box for them.
And now Abina's reporting.
And no. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yes.
They did clear out.
Yeah. Midge seating position, trying again on the outside. Wilhelm coming through on the inside.
Just some fast and furious derby happening out there right now.
Mayhem and chaos, dogs and cats
I know those
living
two skaters.
together.
Well, Maven is Maven. I'm sorry, that's not Maven. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is.
she had passed the star
It
for a
is.
second. But yeah, she's through. That's her initial pass. Edge to the inside. Nice hit from 21. That's Daisy Jukes.
Had a little bit of trouble with the start. Got recycled back anyway, so she had an opportunity to fix it.
Violet with a nice hit, and she skates right in front of her. Ready to meet her when she reads.